welcome everybody. I'm Deidre.
I'm Darius.
We're Knights Treks and we're here at the Universal Orlando Resort to take you around Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios for the top 10 worst rides for motion sickness. Now, this was developed by a very exclusive panel. It's us. You get motion sickness on cruise ships and in car rides. I get motion sickness with 3D glasses and like movement like this. So between the both of us, we've developed this list of rides that we know we have to take Dramamine before or just not do if we're feeling the least bit motion that day. If you have trouble with motion sickness, come with us as we have some fun and tour around both parks. Coming in at number 10 is Kang and Kodo's Twirl and Hurl. There's a reason it's called Twirl and Hurl. So this is tied because there's another ride just like this, the one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. They're about the same. The only difference is that one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish spits water at you.
Yeah, and this one just wants to eat you. So
if spinning makes you motion sickness, this one is it might set you off.
Just skip this one.
Same as Kang and Kodo, except you get a little wet. So you know how over at Walt Disney World and Magic Kingdom, the Aladdin's carpets, the camel kind of spits a little bit? It's kind of like that, only you have to follow the directions. And if you don't follow the directions, you will get wet. So you have to go up when they say go up, go down when they say go down.
I feel like you wouldn't have told me that there was water on this ride just so that way you could see me get wet.
I did warn you.
When did you learn? Did you know? I just want y'all to know. So one day she was controlling like, hey, you should go up, you should go down, you should go up. And then guess what happened? I went up and I got wet.
You should have listened.
I did listen.
To the poem, to the Coming in at number 9 is Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat isn't that bad, but there is some spinning. And I think sometimes they increase the intensity, sometimes they lower it. Or maybe it's just like a personal thing where sometimes I think it feels more.
I think it's depending on who's the team member that day.
Oh no. But there is some spinning. It's not too terribly bad. But if spinning gets you sick.
Yeah, this is probably not the one. Now, if you're here a long time ago, I heard that it used to be more fast, more spinning,
faster spin?
more intense.
Yeah, I can see that because I feel like you could really ramp up that spinning, but it's not that bad anymore. But definitely take some precautions if spinning makes you
Yeah.
Next is number 8, Men in Black Alien Attack. Okay, so the only reason this is even on the list is because of the spinning at the very end. It's really intense. There's also, a few turns here and there. It's not too bad.
Oh, also, if the other vehicle shoots your target on the top, that'll be the other time you spin.
Yeah, so there's aliens in the other car, and they're told there's aliens in your car, and you're trying to shoot the thing at the top.
Yes.
And if they get you, you will spin really fast.
So that's the other spin. And you don't expect that one because you don't know
when it's coming. The one at the end you expect, not the one in the middle.
Yeah.
The spinning's a little bit more intense than Cat in the Hat, which is why this is number 8. So if spinning gets you motion sickness, watch out for this ride.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's closed for the day. They're out to lunch. All right, coming in for a tie at number 7, Gringotts Bank and the Forbidden Journey. Both Harry Potter rides. Gringotts and Forbidden Journey are the same level of motion sickness, but they're different kinds. Gringotts is a 3D roller coaster. So there's screens plus the roller coaster, and the car moves like this. I think it's the screens. It's not too bad because the roller coaster offsets it. For me, roller coasters offset any 3D screens. I don't get as sick. You don't get sick at all on this.
No, I don't when it comes to this. I don't know if it's because of the different... I don't know if Universal uses different type of 3D glasses.
The glasses are flying all over my face, so it's really hard to focus. And then the movement of the car. But it's offset by the roller coaster, so it's not too bad. This makes me a little sick, only because the whole thing is moving. What really gets me is the Quidditch scene, where we're going...
To me, not so much.
No, not at all?
No, not really. Not on this ride.
You're so lucky.
I know, right?
Dang.
It's only on the ship.
Wow. Yeah, but this gets a lot of people, actually, because they don't expect the whole ride vehicle to move. And you're first person, right behind Harry Potter, and you're just flying. And there's little dips and spins. You almost go backwards, like upside down, but you don't. But yeah, it does make a lot of people sick, so.
I like this ride a lot, though.
Me too.
Mainly because it's in the dark, so it's cool.
Coming in at number 6 is Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. This ride used to be 3D. Since they've taken away the 3D glasses, it's a little better.
Right.
But it still feels like you're in the screen, moving along with the Minions. It's a super fun ride. But we would rate it in number 6 because you feel like you're moving with them.
Exactly. It's a huge screen.
Yes.
Great huge screen sits in front of.
Yeah, huge screen. The seats kind of move with the screen. There is some stationary seating. If you get motion sickness, that might help a bit. But I still, if we're going to go on this, I take Dramamine just to be safe.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can say, like, why don't you just sit in the stationary? I'm like,
it's funner.
It's funner with the seats that
funner
move.
with the seats, yeah. Do you ever get motion sickness on this one?
No, not really.
Okay, I do. So, just depends on who you are and what your preferences are. Just to be safe, take the Dramamine. All right, we're down to the top 5. Number 5 is Bourne Stuntacular. So this isn't a ride, and I know it's weird that it's on this list, but the quality of the screen,
A+.
so much so that you feel like you are there and you are moving, looking for Bourne, in the helicopter, in the car, moving through the warehouse, and it makes me a little sick.
I wish I had that quality of screen now.
Right?
That big screen.
So good.
I just want one of your screens that are just up there right now. Just one of them.
Oh my gosh. I can't explain to you how awesome this show is, so don't miss it. Just be sure to prepare yourself.
Yes. We won't be able to say anything without spoiling, well, a lot of things, really.
I know what you're thinking. Why aren't you showing us the rides so that we can prepare ourselves better? And that's because Universal doesn't like being filmed. They're very camera shy. They will tell you to put away the camera. No cameras allowed, no pictures, no photos, no video, no recording of any kind. They don't like it.
Yes.
It's a different mindset here than when we go to Disney. Disney, if you've seen our other vlogs at Disney, you've probably seen us on the rides. Full ride POVs.
I wonder is it like a contract thing?
It's probably all the contracts that they have to uphold. But yeah, we can't show you inside of anything.
Because I'm kind of thinking about like Bourne is a big movie.
It's an IP. It's somebody's intellectual property.
Yeah, Harry
They've
Potter,
signed a contract, but yeah, we're not allowed. So we'll do our best to describe it to you, but yeah. Loud gunshot, screens, moving, helicopter, with the wind, fire.
Okay. There we go.
Coming in at number 4 is Race Through New York, starring Jimmy Fallon. This ride is similar to the Minions, but you've got 3D glasses. So
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought it was gonna be super boring, but it's all right. I mean, it's not amazing.
Okay, I like this ride a lot more than you like this ride.
Yeah, I take it for family.
And I would take Fast and the Furious because you like that one. So it's a good trade-off, but it does make me a little sick. Does this one make you sick at all?
Just maybe like a little, but not much.
Okay. All right. I think it's because of the 3D glasses. So if we're going to ride this, I have to take the Dramamine, and I have to make sure I'm well hydrated also. I don't know why, but like getting motion sickness makes my mouth go a little dry, and I'm just like... On the tie for number 3 is Transformers and Spider-Man. Transformers gets both of us because they sling you through, I don't want to give too much away, no spoilers, but they sling you through a building, and so you've got poles going like this on either side of you. Spider-Man is more of like a little bit smoother, just a little bit, and this one's a little bit more jerky. Spider-Man, I don't think is as intense as Transformers, just because there's not the scene with the building with all the beams going like this.
Yeah.
But we do get drug around a little bit like by Green Lantern.
That, and then I think there's a couple parts where we spin.
Yeah.
That's another part.
This one has the whoosh, whoosh. So
Yes. And then at one point, there's so much going on at one time, you eventually hit Spider-Man. And to me, that's where my eyes get twisted and everything like that. But
this is another one with the 3D glasses. So that's why it's tied with Transformers. They're about equal on the motion sickness level, but they're not the same ride.
No.
But they're similar. Yeah.
Very similar.
Coming in at number 2, Storm Force Accelatron. So this is if you mash together the spinning teacups, but also alien swirling saucers, because you're going to spin and you're going to spin, but it's also going to sling you. And if you have trouble with spinning, you're going to have trouble with this ride.
Yes. Like times 10.
Yeah. It's fun. Don't get me wrong.
We already said 10 out of 10 we'll do it again.
Yeah.
So.
My Dramamine wore off, so we're not going to do it again today.
No.
Before we get to number 1, because I think we all know what number 1 is, go ahead and leave your comments down below. Did we do a good job? Do you agree with this list? Did we miss something? Or, I mean, I know we left out the carousel because that's just a given. It's a carousel. You know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's going to be as fast. I wouldn't hope. If you're not buckled down.
If you get sick on carousels, you know what it is. You already know what it is. So, and we also didn't mention any roller coasters per se, because if you get sick on roller coasters, you already know what it is.
Yeah.
So let's go check out number 1. And coming in at number 1, the Simpsons Ride. This is the most awful motion sickness I've ever felt in my entire life.
Honestly, I think a lot of people get motion sickness on this ride.
This will ruin my day.
Yes. I'm like, and I can do it. I will feel some sickness. It's not strong, but I can feel a little bit. But I hear a lot of people talk about it.
I can't do it. I can't. It's like you're in The Simpsons and the thing moves and everything's moving. I don't know why this is so much worse than every other ride.
Yeah, it's like you're sitting in a cart, and then they'll close it down, and so then you're like looking in front of you, but from there it's just, I think it's because the fact that like you're going all the way down, like you're supposed to be looking down anyways, and the seats move as well, so your seat's moving.
It's not even 3D glasses, and it's terrible. Ruined my day. And with that, this is gonna be it. Number 1, worst motion sickness ride. Arguably the worst ride in all of Universal Orlando Resorts. Those are your warnings. Those are your reasons. Take them or leave them. But if you get motion sickness, be prepared. I prefer Dramamine all natural. It's just like a crap ton of ginger.
Yes.
You prefer Dramamine regular.
I need the strong one to help out.
Not even the non-drowsy. He has to take the regular.
Yeah, I realize natural doesn't help me.
Some people use the C-bands or the ear patches. Whatever it is you need to do it before you get here, and don't forget.
Yes. So in our most honest opinions, these rides that we named out is what gives us motion sickness.
Don't ruin your vacation. You spent a lot of money on this. Have the best time ever. And thank you so much for checking with us. Thank you to our channel members. We appreciate you so much. If you like this video, hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like, comment down below, share it with your friends. Any interaction you can do with this video really helps the algorithm, and we appreciate it.
That's
if you
bars.
really liked us, or you really like this video and you want to see more and you want to help support the channel, go ahead and become a channel member. We've already got a few, and we'd love for you to join their team. Yeah. So thank you so much for checking with us, and we'll see you real soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.